Hey, this is Jamey from Stegmaier Games, and I'm here today for round 3 of Rolling Realms, a game that I actually started last week, but I'm continuing this week. We're going to be doing Terra Mystica, Between Two Cities, and the Society today, and I'm hoping to do a better score, or get a better score than I got the last couple of rounds. I've been going down, I've been regressing, so I need to get higher than a 14.3 of this final round. That'll be tough to do because Terra Mystica is a tough realm. In this realm, you're using a number to cross off either a hex that's adjacent to one of these settlements, or that's next to a hex that you've already crossed off, or even a bridge. There's some numbers that are on bridges. Or you can mark one of these two buildings, and once you mark it, it's permanently marked, either a 2 or a 6, and then at the beginning of each of these turns, you get a certain resource. So if I marked off 6 at the beginning of turn 3, I get a heart, and then again in turn 5 and 7 and 9. At the end of the game, ideally, you will have marked off all 3 5s because you'll get stars either 1, 2, or 4 stars if you've marked off all 3 5s. And you'll get a star if you've marked off both of the buildings down here. And you'll get a star if you've marked off, if you've connected both of these dwellings. Very tough to get 6 stars in this realm. We'll see if we can do it. Helping us is Between Two Cities, which is a much easier realm. You can write a number in any of these boxes as long as it is not orthogonally adjacent to the same exact number. When you complete a row or column, you get the resources, and then at the end of the round, you'll look at the stars that you've scored for the other 2 realms, and the score here is the lower of those 2 scores. And that's capped at the number of boxes that you've actually filled in here. So if I filled in 3 boxes here, but I would get 4 stars from that being the lower score in the other 2 realms, I would only actually get 3. Last, we have the Society, which is also fairly flexible. You're writing down low numbers down at the bottom and higher numbers above them, kind of the opposite of Between Two Castles, which I played yesterday. When you complete a row, you'll get some resources. And when you complete a little triangle of cards here in this societal pyramid, you'll get a star. If you complete the whole thing, you'll get a bonus star. Let's jump right in and see how we do. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to join in the comments here. Or if you're watching this later on YouTube, let me know your final score in the comments below for this round and the entire game. All right, we have a 5 and a 3 in the first roll. A 5 and a 3. 5 is good higher up in the Society, which can help us complete a row quickly. 5 is actually, let's use the 5 over here in Terra Mystica, because the 5 is exactly what we want to cross off those deserts. That's the key in Terra Mystica. Cross off those deserts. And the 3, what do I want to do with the 3? I think I'll probably use it in the Society, not Between Two Cities, but in the Society. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll put it right here in the middle. It's a good medium number here, middle number for the Society. All right, that was pretty easy. Turn 2. Another 3 and a 5. Okay, another 3 and a 5. So unfortunately, I've now missed out on some income here from Terra Mystica. I'd love to roll an early 2 or a 6 to start getting that income going. The 5, let's see, I can use a 3 to get a little bit closer to this 5, and I could use a 5 higher up in the Society. Also, a 3 would be great here in the Society. What do I want to do? I'd really love to finish that row in the Society, so I think I will put another 3 here. And that means I can't use the 5 in Terra Mystica, but I could put it anywhere I want in Between Two Cities. We need to get some coins going soon. Let's go with a 5 right up there. Try to finish that column. That's usually the first column that I try to complete in Between Two Cities. All right, turn 3. Here's a 2. A little bit too late, but a 2 and a 3. So actually the 3 can help us complete this row in the Society, and the 2 can mark this building off. I can't get the first income, but at the beginning of the next turn I will get a pumpkin income. And the 3 can complete this row to give us 1 of each resource, which is excellent. And what shall we do with those resources? I really can't do much, but I could create a one value die number to use somewhere that I haven't, in a realm that I haven't used yet this turn. I think I will do that. I'll create a 1 value die just to put right here in the middle. Let's go with the middle of Between Two Cities, just to keep that moving along. Ideally, in every turn in Rolling Realms, you will be writing something in each of the three realms if you can. But it means that you have to use resources to create numbers, to create dice to use in the third realm, because you only have 2 dice. All right, turn 4. So at the beginning of turn 4, I get a pumpkin, and the roll is a 1 and a 6. This is good again for Terra Mystica because we need a 6 here to get income on the next turn. So I'm getting that 4 income. Let's mark that off, get a pumpkin. I'm going to use the 6 here. I can't get the 3rd turn income, but I will be able to get the 5th turn income in a minute. And I just actually got an email from Danny, who plays along on YouTube. And Danny says, thanks to the last roll with a 6 and a 2, I was able to score 17.3 in the last game, which is great. I only got a 13.3, so that's a full 4 stars better than what I got. Well done, Danny. That's talking about yesterday's round, not today's round. So I've used the 6. Don't get anything right away. The 1, what can I do with the 1? I can't use the 1, unfortunately, to complete this column between 2 cities because it would be next to that other 1. I could put it down here in the society, but it'll take a few turns. It'll take longer to get the resources out of the society. But I definitely need to do something every turn in the society if I want to get those resources. So let's do it. I'll just put the 1 down here, and I won't do anything in between 2 cities. All right, at the beginning of turn 5, I get a heart. So now if I roll a pair, I could copy one of those numbers with 2 hearts. Not a pair, 2 and a 4. Totally fine. Yeah, what can we do with a 2 and a 4? Okay, I really need to start working on expanding this map in Terra Mystica. Unfortunately, well, I could use, 3 would have been great. I'd love to get a 3. Maybe I'll manipulate that into a 3, because that really would be fantastic. The 4 could go over here in the society. The 4 could also go here. What do I want to do? Let's put... Okay, so if we use... Let's take care of the 2. Oh, I could use the 2 down below, too, because I can manipulate the 4 into a 3 as well. Okay, what if we do that? Let's manipulate the 4 into a 3 and cross it off there. We'll then use the 2 just down here in the society working towards that bottom row. We have 4 turns left, so we're on pace for the society. We need to work on between 2 cities and Terra Mystica a little bit. All right, turn 6 here. A 6 and a 5, a high roll, which is good. I need a 5 over here in Terra Mystica. Let's go ahead and use it now while it's fresh on my mind. Oh, and at the beginning of this is turn 6, I get another pumpkin. Let's cross off that 5. And the 6. So I could put the 6 at the top of the society. But if I use the 6 down here in between 2 cities, I get 2 coins right away, which I think is better. Let's do that. Let's use the 6 there. 2 coins right away. I'm going to use one of those coins to create a 1 value die for the society. 1 turn away from getting a bunch of resources from the society, which could be great. All right, at the beginning of turn 7, I will get another heart. So now that I have 3 hearts, I could copy either number that I rolled. Doesn't even need to be a pair. Another 5 and a 3, the 3rd 5 and 3 that I've rolled this round. Okay, I need a 2 really in Terra Mystica to get closer to that final 5. I'm pretty flexible in between 2 cities, and I'd love to finish off this bottom row in the society with a 1. All I really need is a 1 down there. So let's just use a 1 to get all those resources and then have a lot of flexibility. Get a heart, get a coin. And I said I needed a 2 over here, so I can manipulate this 3 into a 2 and maybe use the 5 over here. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Let's use 2 pumpkins to manipulate the 3 into a 2 to cross off that bridge, get us close to that 5. And we will use the 5 over here in between 2 cities. I'll put it right there. All right, so far so good. 2 more turns. I've used every realm this turn. Let's go on to turn 8. There's a pair. Pair of 3s. A lot of 3s rolled this round. Not great in the society. So for a number that we can copy with 2 hearts, 3 is not a great target here because I need to put a higher number at the top of the society. But I could maybe get a pumpkin and manipulate one of them a little bit. At the beginning of this turn also, this is turn 8, so I get a pumpkin. get it. So I do have enough pumpkins to manipulate now. And I needed a 5 over in Terra Mystica. The 3 does not do me much good in Terra Mystica right now. Yeah, not a great roll, but at least I could, at least I'm flexible in between two cities. Let's go ahead and use that 3 right here to get a heart and a coin. I do have 2 coins now, so, well, no, 2 coins don't really do much over there. Yeah, so I need a high number over on this side. I need a 4 over there. I think that's what I need to do. I think I need to use 2 pumpkins to turn one of those 3s into a 4. And I am now flexible as to what I do with these coins in Terra Mystica. I could use, yeah, let's use a 1, I think, just to push us a little bit closer towards that settlement in case it's possible. We'll cross off that 1. That might be a waste of resources, but at least I have some outs now. Even if I don't get that 5, I can potentially connect the 2 settlements. All right, final roll. What do we want? What do we want here? I think I just want high numbers. Yeah, I want 5s. I'd love a couple 5s. And maybe a 6. 4, 5, 6. That's another 3 and a 3. That's not what we wanted at all. All right, another 3 and a 3. Can't believe that. Well, we have the 3 here. We did. It's a good thing that I made that out over here. So we have the out to get over to that settlement. Oh man, the society. It's worth a couple stars here if I can get that 3 into a 4. But I don't know how we're gonna do that. I don't think we don't have the flexibility to jam a 3 up there, and I can't finish off any rows or columns in between 2 cities. So using a 3 there is kind of dead. That's too bad. That's an anticlimactic finish. My least favorite type of finish. But that's the way it is. Sure. So I need to use the 3. I can't use it over here, so I will throw it down right up there. If I had some more pumpkins, I could potentially use between 2 cities again, because I do have plenty of hearts here to copy one of those 3s. I have only 1 coin. Yeah, that's okay. So I will get 4 stars for Terra Mystica. I will get, let's see, 1, 2, so 1, not that one, 2, 3, 4 stars from the society. And thus that also means that I get 4 stars for between 2 cities for a total of 12.6. So my score did go down. That's okay though. So here's my final score, the final dice and score for these 3 rounds, this game. We'll have to try to do a little better next week. But I still had fun. Thank you for joining me to play along today. And let me know what your round and game score is. And I'll be back hopefully next week to play some more with you. Thanks. Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye.